James Held at IFL TV in association with Mac the Knife Global. With me, none other than Carl Froch. We've just witnessed an absolute fantastic rematch between Carl Frampton and Leo Santa Cruz. Firstly, Carl, give me your instant reaction to what we've witnessed.
Right result, fantastic night, great effort and performance from both men. Carl Frampton doing himself proud, doing his country proud, doing his team proud as well. I mean, he tried and tried and tried, and he was doing pretty much what I wanted him to do. Put Santa Cruz on his back foot, get him up close, let the shots go, try and land an eye-catching shot, try and land something big. But Santa Cruz started off behind that jab, and I think took Frampton out of his rhythm early on. He was just behind it. He was on the end of the jab for the first round or two. He made the adjustment, Frampton. Fought his way back into the fight, did well, but Santa Cruz was just having the final argument, the final answer, the last counter punch, and the little bit more of eye-catching shots was coming from Santa Cruz. It was a very close fight. If it was a draw, nobody would have complained.
May I ask what your score?
Yeah, I had it by 2 rounds for Santa Cruz. I just thought that he landed the more eye-catching shots in the close rounds, and 2 rounds really, there's nothing in it. You get that rematch in Belfast. You're going to see Belfast lift the roof off every household. And it will almost make that loss, which is going to be, he's going to be bitterly disappointed. But look how magnanimous he was in defeat. He felt he'd lost. He said he did. I mean, I'm proud of him for the way he spoke at the end of that, and his whole team. He did himself proud. There was nothing in the fight really, but he did just let it go away from him. Mid to late, he was just getting caught with a couple of shots. Unfortunately, we all wanted Frampton to do the business here. I'm a big fan of Baron McGuigan. I always have been. I mean, he's a legend, everybody knows what he is, and he's had belief in Frampton since day one, and he's been right. Frampton is a hell of a fighter. He'll come again, that'll be hard to swallow, but it's 1-1, and hopefully they'll get the rematch. But yeah, I did it for 2 rounds to Santa Cruz. I scored it as fairly as I could, even though I was trying to be a bit biased towards Frampton, because the close rounds I wanted him to nick him. I was being as fair as I could, and I still had him just losing it, unfortunately. But what a great night of boxing, what a great advert for the sport.
What will be going through Carl Frampton's mind at this moment in time? He's just lost his WBA super title. Leo Santa Cruz recapturing his belt. What will be going through Carl Frampton's mind at this time?
If he feels anything like I felt when I lost to Mikhail Kessler, my first defeat as a professional, he'll be devastated. And when he wakes up tomorrow morning, he'll be devastated. But he'll watch it back and he'll realise that he's a world-class fighter, and he's mixed it with the elite, the best of the best, and he can come again, because it wasn't a hurtful fight for him. He never got hurt, he never went down. So he'll be gutted, but he'll know there's light at the end of the tunnel. He's got plenty of massive nights left back in wherever, over here and in Ireland. So he'll be disappointed, of course he will be, but he'll come again, I'm sure he will. I think he wins the rematch, especially if it's over there.
Carl Frampton seemed very comfortable. He was moving around in certain points with his hands down, very skilled defence. Looked like he was sort of judging and controlling the distance of the fight. By what means was Santa Cruz getting them decisions on them close rounds, Carl?
I think he was getting the counter punches from Frampton. When Frampton did the work, got his feet in where he needed them, and let the shots go, he'd pull out a little bit and get caught with a bit of a shot on the counter. And it's them shots when you're pulling out, when you should be rolling off or staying up close. But Santa Cruz was really good. He was up close, he was smothering and working, and when Frampton did pull out, he was answering back. So there was not much in it. There was not really much more he could have done. He would have had to have been an absolute all-strong athlete and put Santa Cruz on his back foot and just work body and head like a madman. And you can't fly over here. I know he's been here 4 weeks, he's given himself plenty of time, but you can't just back someone up like Santa Cruz and just stick him on the ropes or in the corner and just unload a barrage of shots all night long. You can't do it. It's physically impossible. So he did what he had to do. Unfortunately, it wasn't enough. But like I said earlier, I'm proud of him because he was very magnanimous, took the defeat well, and I'm sure he'll come again.
Would you like to see an immediate rematch? Obviously, sometimes we've seen the rematch straight away for this. Would you like it to see them have a fight again and meet again down the line, or would you like to see the immediate rematch?
No, I don't think I'd like to see him fight, because then another opponent, I'd like to see the immediate rematch. If they fight somebody else, different things happen. Selby's now hanging around, looking at that and seeing where it goes.
As well.
Exactly.
He's obviously very keen to get the fight with Santa Cruz.
Yeah, he's very keen to get the fight with Santa Cruz, of course he is. But if the rematch is going to happen, I could do it happening straight away. That's what I'd like.
Carl Froch, thank you very much, sir. I'll catch you soon.
Always a pleasure.
Cheers, mate.